Virat Kohli. Bit of movement out there, didn't easy. Well played. Beautifully played. He stayed nice and still, made sure he watched the ball closely, because that's a threatening first ball at a decent pace. Interesting over, 15 for one. He's got a lot of game, as they say.
Nicely played from Cole. He uses his feet and crashes it down the ground. That's his first boundary.
Well, it's clearly sent a message to Shardul Thakur. I don't think you're pacey enough. I'm going to walk down the pitch, and that's what has happened. Didn't quite get it off the middle of the bat.
Extras from CSK. There's a load of them. What a shot. That's the class of Kohli. And he steps it up when he plays CSK. We might be in for a show.
Wide half volley. It is nice and wide. And that extra cover drive. Keep saying nobody plays the extra cover drive better than Virat Kohli. Look at that. Whoa.
And then another single. Well, Padakal, he just hesitated slightly. That's why there was a bit of panic out there.
Push for the second push, and he'll get it. Oh.
Don't you love how he gets his hands through the ball? Just magic, Kohli. His hands are so quick. Upstairs. So that's 6,000 runs for Virat Kohli. That's for RCB and Champions League as well. What an achievement. And how many more years has he got to go? There's no third man, no fine leg. Imagine the bowlers from here. He'll be trying to take the pace off them, but that's going to travel. He gets enough of it as a top edge, and it just flies. Absolutely flies. It had wings.
Well, I'm exaggerating, but you'll know what I mean. The edge of these bats is, you know, is a sort of a club in itself. I'm not really surprised it travelled that far. Shuts the face on it. Yeah, is it? Was it?
I reckon that was close to the back of the bat.
Well, you saw him come down and pitched it short. It was clever from Karan.
And he points to the back of his bat. So
Okay.
completely flipped around. That's a trick shot. We
Yeah.
like it. It's the newest shot in the book.
Because to the ordinary mortal, it's a hard place to hit a six if you run down the pitch to the bowler.
The second fixture will be in Abu Dhabi. So we've flipped it round. There's a misfield. Paf. He's not happy with himself. Yeah, it was a heartbreaker for Kings 11 today. Oh, yeah, that's a shot. That's outstanding, and that's his 50. It's his 38th in IPL. Well batted on 17 for 4.
His captain.
That was his 50 moment, just helping it on its way. And the length, you were talking about KP wrong, but just the constant energy he provides, the animation, dedication, it's phenomenal. And then he bangs his chest on the emblem of RCB. And then he smacks that one down the ground. Jagadeesan just has to watch this one fly over his head.
Oh, he can play, and
means so much to him, means so much to millions, tens of millions, hundreds of millions of people all around the world. When this guy bats, everybody watches. Look at that. Oh, power, timing, perfection. Bang.
Just the talent he possesses, Virat Kohli. He can just at will change those gears.
Calls two straight away. He's timed this really well. So close to beating the fieldsman. Jadeja, deep point. Yeah. Have a look at it real time. Out of the screws. He knew it. Jagadeesan thought, oh no. He's a wicketkeeper batsman, Jagadeesan. He's down not long on.
A total of 9 wides. That's up. That's up. That is beautiful.
How good is that? That's the best shot I've seen today. There's been some good ones from Kohli, but that is all about wrists and timing.
And that also after making a shimmy down the wicket. That's Virat Kohli. Just ensuring that he covers the angle. Brilliant. I think it should be declared a 6. Just awaiting the confirmation, the umpire. What a shot. What a brilliant shot.
Oh, and that runs away. Just for the single. He'll keep the strike. Probably a good thing. But they're pulling the trigger here, RCB. 1 for 1 for 4.
Stroke play with proper shots. Just like that. You're going to have to get plenty.
Well, you have a batsman like Virat Kohli. It doesn't really matter, KP, whether the ball's coming onto the bat or not. He is going to get to the ball. And that's the skill that Virat Kohli possesses. He wanted to hit it down the ground. He made room. He did that shimmy. And an 88-meter strike.
Oh, full toss. Might be a no ball. They'll be hoping it's a no ball. It's a no ball. It's a drop. It's all happening.
And it's Jadeja. Can you believe it? Of all the fielders, it's Ravindra Jadeja.
CSK are going to have to be very careful here. They've done all the good things. They've done all the right things up until the 17th over as the 150 comes up. It's been a horrible passage of play. 10 minutes for CSK. It hasn't been good at all. Length balls. No balls. Up. That doesn't matter. It's a free hit. It's 1 run to Kohli. They need to work out a plan. MS Dhoni just needs to speak to his bowlers and find a plan. That's what they need here. What are we going to do to execute what we need to do to make it happen?
Oh, clever. Yeah. He's just showing us he's got a bit in his armoury.
Yeah, he doesn't do this. You don't often see Virat Kohli doing this because he's got everything else. He can hit you absolutely everywhere. So for Virat Kohli to do this, you know he's seeing it well. Look at that. The old pickup.
And I won't be surprised if he just turned around towards the dressing room and he pointed to his mate, AB de Villiers. Something that's been rubbing off AB de Villiers in the dressing room for Virat Kohli to practice in the nets and come in
He was
and play to perfection.
Showing the reverse one, wasn't he? Oh, it's come back so hard at Bravo. He was able to take a bit of energy out of it with his hand. It was self-preservation, that's for sure.
If it wasn't his hand, it was his head. Goodness, he's hit that hard. Yep. Look at this.
Oh, he didn't miss that, did he?
I saw the other day Amit Mishra getting a stiff one.
Position RCB. And that's really well bowled. That's perfect death bowling. Oh, he comes back. He gets there. He gets there.
How quick is he? Virat Kohli. And it's not that he ran straight down the pitch and turned around in the same manner. It took a while to turn around. Still, he had the time, the speed to ensure that even if he's slightly short, he dives in, gets back to base. Direct hit was required.
This is the highest score by any captain against CSK, 85. And he's quite square at long off, and they'll come back for another 2. Yeah, well played. They run that first one so quickly they can come back for 2.
I like the way he puts pressure on his non-striker, Virat Kohli. Straight away 2. He knows Shivam Dube has to put in those hard yards. He has to go back to the non-striker end, the dangerous end where the throw is likely to reach earlier.
He also knows it's his show. Virat Kohli, when he's batting like this, he's on 87. There's 2 balls to face. You want him hitting it. 2 again.
Now, well, if you can't hit the boundary rope, at least it's 2 off every ball. We've got to 50 with 25 singles in that. That was how controlled the innings was. That's how well CSK bowled at him too. That's what that tells us. But he was just milking singles, tip and run, and then he was running those 2s when he could. Very rarely did he get a boundary. Here we go, last one now. And it'll just be a single. Well bowled, Bravo. 14 from the over. Still a handsome finish, though, by RCB. 169.
Yep. Where did it go wrong, do you think, from CSK? Went wrong just towards the end. I think the last 4 or 5 overs, they'll think maybe the bowling wasn't as good as the first 15, 16 overs. The last 4 went for 66. Some batting at the end by King Kohli.
Anushka Sharma here, supporting husband. Virat Kohli, well played. King Kohli, that's for sure. 90 from 52. Ended up with 4 4s, 4 6s, and striking at 173. So Ajami was able to really pick up the